If you are a tech professional and you are standing right here thinking about your future immigration to the US and you are torn between EB-1A and EB-2 NIW, which are both good for tech professionals, depending on the case and the circumstances, you might make a mistake to choose the wrong visa for you. So in this video today, I'm gonna break down the key differences for these visas and which visa should you pick. Also, you will learn how to get a free evaluation of your cases for EB-1A and EB-2 NIW. Let's go! Hello, my dear friends. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a licensed business immigration and corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. Today, we're talking about EB-1A and EB-2 NIW, both green cards for tech professionals. Let's begin with overview of EB-1A. Who qualifies for this visa? Well, everybody who is a good professional in the field and who can prove at least 3 criteria out of the 10 available would qualify for this visa. So software engineers, regular engineers, civil, mechanical, electrical engineers, doctors, architects, designers, attorneys, and other people in innovation, progress, and things connected to this. EB-1A does not require education, the formal education, and this is a little bit different with EB-2 NIW. So who qualifies for EB-2 NIW? And of course, we also need to qualify for the criteria, but one of them is education. Bachelor's and 5 years of experience, master's or higher level of education. Yes, of course, we have exceptional ability alternative to the education, but let me tell you guys, immigration officer does not want to see the exceptional ability instead of the education. And yes, they're not going to reject based on that, but they will find a different reason. Other than that, if you're also a good professional, you're educated, and you want to bring some type of the project in the national interest of the United States government, and you can prove that you've done something similar in the past that will help you to do that in the future, that's what EB-2 NIW is about. Now, which one is better for tech professionals? And guys, there is no good answer here. My team and I do a deep dive in your case, and we analyze that from inside out and finding the best visa for you. Nevertheless, EB-1A is good for those of you who want to come to the US faster, because it's about a year and a half from the day you started working on your case. And it applies to all sorts of professionals, no education needed, no requirement for the English language and things like that. So as long as we go with 3 criteria out of the 10, we're good for this visa, which gives you the green card. EB-2 NIW is for highly educated professionals with experience and who know exactly how they're gonna apply themselves in the US, bringing benefit to the country. And this is a little bit longer visa. It will take about 2.5, maybe up to 3 years in a bad year, from beginning of your case up until getting the green card for your entire family. Who is your family for the purpose of EB-1A and EB-2 NIW? That's you, your spouse, and kids below 21 years old who are not married. Now, how do we prove your talent for the purpose of EB-1A? Well, we have those 10 criteria: awards, judging the work of others, press about you, professional associations, contribution in the industry, critical leading role, significantly higher income, articles that you drafted, showcase, and commercial success in performing arts. The last 2 criteria we use for the art, right? So for you tech professionals, unless you're in marketing or in the design, we don't use those 2 additional criteria, so we go off 8 criteria. And 3 of them is good enough to get you in the US. On the other hand, EB-2 NIW, we have to prove all criteria. We have 3 of them, and I know some attorneys called different numbers for EB-2 and NIW. I like to say 3 criteria: education, your project in a national interest, and prove that you are well positioned to implement that project, that endeavor. In EB-1A, we have to prove 3 out of 8 or 10. EB-3, we have to prove 3 out of 3. And of course, on EB-2 NIW, we have to explain how we're gonna perform on this endeavor, on this project. For the purpose of EB-1A, we just have to say our goal of coming to the US and how we're gonna apply our talent in the US. Both visas has one significant advantage. These are the only 2 exceptions in the entire immigration system that will give you a green card without a former employer. Okay, everything else requires an employer. All right, EB-1A self-petition, EB-2 NIW, we have to claim the project where you're going to apply yourself, and no formal employer is required. Before I go to the common misconceptions and common mistakes in understanding these 2 visas, you guys need to go through free evaluation. The links are below this video. Find them, click on them, and you can fill out one for EB-1A, one for EB-2 NIW, or both. There is no limit. You can do both. Within 2 days, I will get back to you and give you the written analysis of your case. And look for the word potential. Do the free evaluation right now. Do not waste your time. Now, let's talk about misconceptions for both of those visas, because I believe both of those visas are for talented people, right? Those who are above an average person in the field. The biggest mistake is that you guys think you gotta have Nobel Prize or you gotta have some big intergalactical achievements and recognition, which is not true. You must be a good professional in your field. And of course, I would love to have 10 years or more of experience in your field, because that would tell me that we can extract those criteria out of those 10 years of experience and apply it in your case. And also, of course, make additional improvements working with PR agencies, some other vendors. We have all the contacts of people or companies who will help you to get those things improved while you're working on your case. All right, guys, the free evaluation is on your side. Wait for reply from me within 2 days. Also, ask your questions, comment below this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on other social media platforms. The links are below this video. My name is Stanislav Shamayev. I'm a lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.